My princess. What sort of madness is this? My princess! My princess! Somebody help! Stay away! Stay away from me! No! Just a dream. It was a dream.
Nzokuta Zoku, you gathered the head of my villages and you stood before them to declare yourself Ebuo Enuaguagu in a kingdom where I rule as king. How dare you? Who gave you the authority to bear such name and who approved it?
Onyeze, I do not need any approval to bear a name that got registered in my spirit.
What did you just say now?
His Royal Majesty, Ezago of Enuago. If I leave this world, Enuago is going to shake to its very foundation. And if by mistake I get killed, Enuago will eventually cease to exist. Ebuo Enuago.
You must denounce that name.
Your Majesty, you know me already. I am not a man that would decide on anything twice. This is my name that I have already given myself before the head of villages, like you say. I am not going to denounce the name.
You are not going to denounce the name?
Even the lion knows when to retract its claws.
Do not try my patience, Opute Azoku. Do not try my patience.
Ignore me. Onyeze, I will plead with you to ignore me and continue to reign in peace.
Enuago manino, yeah. Isi kalaka nebu ogidi, isi naka yaka bu ogidi, ogidi etiwa isi.
Not under my watch. No one looks me in the eyes and utters such words and still lives to see the next sunrise. If I let this slide today, tomorrow he will sure declare himself king, and the fools gathered and watch him give himself that title will believe him. No one challenges Ezago of Enuago and lives to tell the tale. 7 days. That is all he gets. 7 days to denounce that cursed name, or I will kill him. And when he falls, the villagers will see. Nothing will happen. Enuago will remain, and his name will turn to dust.
Where are you going?
I will not sleep in this house today.
Why?
Do you even understand the implication of what you just did? You just challenged Ezago, the king of Enuago. The man that kills without looking back. The consequences of what you just did will not only fall on you, but the entire household. I will not wait and be butchered like a cow.
Listen, Okukwe, you are talking like a child. So if I did not come out by the time I did, you would have actually left. Possibly run away from Enuago because of Ezago. Stop it already. I said it and I'm saying it again. If I am killed by mistake, Enuago will cease to exist. Okay?
Father, can you stop? This is what angers the king the more.
I am not going to stop. For indeed, I am Enuago Agbu. I am not going to stop. I am the custodian of Umawiji. That's a masquerade that saved the princess. In that revelation, she referred to as a dream. The king cannot kill me. Can't you understand it?
Father, I know how powerful you are. But don't undermine the king.
I am not undermining the king. I am telling you the truth. That I am indeed Enuago Agbu. If I am killed, Enuago will cease to exist.
Father, how can you say that? How can you say that if you die, Enuago will stop existing? Are you now a god or a mouthpiece? Not even the chief priest would dare say such a thing.
My problem is that you are my daughter, but you don't even know me. Please, take your bag inside your father's house and understand you are covered. Okay?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere until you denounce that word. Or I'll move to another land.
Father, I do not understand you. He could be the one who saved me. Father, the same masquerade he controls was the same one in my dream. Father, I would have been dead if not for that masquerade. That man saved me, yet you want to kill him just for a name?
You call it a name, but I see it as a challenge to my throne. And no one challenges me and breathes the next day.
Father, is that what it's all about? Is that the only thing you think of? Fear, power, control.
Watch your tongue. Mind your utterances. Maybe you have forgotten the person you are speaking with.
No, Father. You have forgotten what it means to be a ruler. A king should be respected. A king should be loved and not feared. The people tremble at the mention of your name. That is bad, Father. They obey you not out of respect, but out of fear.
And what is wrong with that? Fear keeps men in check. Fear keeps kingdom from crumbling. So what is wrong with that?
Father, you rule this kingdom with an iron hand. The other day, you ordered the chief to be flogged. Father, you have turned your people into prisoners in their own land. That is not leadership. That is tyranny, Father.
Get out! I said, get out before I forget that you are my daughter.
Momiji, that ancient creation of my forefathers, you are that sacred masquerade that sanctifies and cleanses the land. For whenever you move past, whatever evil charm anyone has made becomes invalid immediately. Anyone you have decided to save cannot be killed by anyone. And anyone you have decided to kill cannot be saved by anyone. Monguiji, Mongundibo.
Who can challenge the gods? Who can pick a fight with the gods?
Ichie Nande, can you explain to me why you and the elders gathered foolishly before that mere mortal to witness him give himself such name and title in my own kingdom? You of all men. Or do you think I will not kill you too?
Your Highness, we did not act out of foolishness. We consulted the gods, and the gods asked us to support the title, for it is tied to the future.
Tied to which future? I said tied to which future? How dare you? How dare you consult the gods on a matter concerning my kingdom without my approval? How dare you?
Your Highness, we're always acting on the instructions of the gods. Can I sit, Your Highness?
Get out. I said get out before I do something unimaginable. Get out. I will kill Datunze and the Enuago will continue to thrive. Go and sit on your mother's laps. Ebwe Enuago Abu. Is he a human deity? Keteba Otolo. Onyese Nonya. Get out! Ojugo, I don't understand. What is this feature they speak of?
I see someone walking into your compound in broad daylight, earning the trust of your family, and then taking over the throne.
What? Taking over my own throne? Was I sleeping that I should allow somebody take over my throne without cutting that person into two? No.
It is only the living that fights for the throne.
What would have killed me? Who will even dare kill me? Who has the audacity? Is it that fool that keeps running up and down claiming titles? Who in this land will challenge me? I will kill that person before he even gets at me. No, no. I will not even allow the person to imagine it. I won't allow the person imagine it.
Ezago, you know how you secure the throne. Keep it safe, or it will be taken from you.
Never. Then I would have killed everybody before that happens. I am Ezago of Enuago, and that is what I will always remain.
Igwe, hey.
Ichie Pupeite.
Pupeite! Afifokugul.
Spare me the details of that name. What is it?
Igwe.
Why are you here?
The man you gave 7 days, he is out there celebrating. In fact, he has even pulled our own Mawiji, and the masquerade is now dancing for him. Eh? A mere mortal.
This man is playing with the spirit of death.
Of course. Igwe. In fact, he doesn't even regard you or the powers that you hold. In fact, he has no regard for your personality at all. Eh? I just said, let me come and tell you, before he puts the entire kingdom to himself, making himself the all in all for the people. And that is his target. Igwe, that's his target. Instead of coming to bow at your feet, begging for mercy, he is out there proving to the whole world that you cannot do him anything.
Enough! Ikenga! Ikenga!
Yes, Your Highness.
Nzoputa Zoku plays with fire. Go and bundle that wretched fool. Drag him as the animal that he is and throw him into prison.
Onyezi.
Did you not hear me? Or do you want me to kill you first?
I don't understand. to where you are sent and do the needful. Eh? Go to where you are sent.
Nze Okutazoku will never see the sky as a free man again.
Yes, Your
Go and
Highness.
do what you do. Go.
I am the Ezago of Enuago, Okute Malumili. By the time I am done with him, even the gods will know that there is only one ruler in Enuago.
And that ruler is you, my king. Show him, Your Majesty. Show them.
Let's see how Enuago crumbles. No one challenges my authority. Ketepa, Otolo, Onyese no ya.
Igwe.
The king have commanded you be thrown into this prison. Have I resisted you? Am I not here with you? I came all the way with you. Throw me into the prison.
Nze, ancient powers are what keep prisoners in here. Feel free to invoke any of your powers to come free.
Tell your king that a man has decided to lock up the air does not mean the leaves, the trees will remain still. Open up the prison, let me go in.
Can't you just make it easy by walking in yourself?
I am Nze Okutazoku, the custodian of Manwiji of Enuago. Ebuo Enuago Agun. That is me. Go back and tell your king that I said so.
How did you do that? Hold it. Take it easy, easy.
This man!
He's stronger than the prison.
Yes.
He's stronger than the prison. Let's go and deliver his message to the king.
You see, my problem with you is that you have vowed never to tell the king the truth.
Nnamdi, why would you bother to tell the truth to someone who is not prepared to accept the truth? Why?
At least, say it first. Say it. That is why you are an Ichie. And that is why you are also an elder in council.
Nnamdi, you have your own style. I have my own style. You have your own method of handling the king. And I have my own method of handling the king. Please, allow me to use the method that has been working for me.
Method that has been working for me. Look at him. And they will still look the king in the face and tell him he's doing well.
Have you heard the news going around the village? Tell us. Eziagu has seized Nze. I heard he's connected to the title he took. He was even singing, dancing, and even hired drummers. Can you imagine?
But wait though, how can a mere mortal give himself such name? That name is not ordinary.
And so what? Are we going to fold our hands, pretending he's wrong? Look at the good things he has done in this village. Even the Igwe has not done half of it. Nze is a man sent by the gods.
Don't say such a thing here. You know who Eziagu is. Even the forests have ears. I also heard that the custodian of Umawiji cannot be held hostage till sunset.
Without the approval of the king. Now the king has asked you to denounce the title and you refuse. You refuse. Eh? If in the process you die or you are killed, who do you blame? Is it not yourself?
Why would someone kill another because of a simple title? Why?
Yeah? Okay. So you are one of those behind this nonsense, eh? Mark my words. The king is going to kill him. And let me see how you women are going to save him.
You've not answered a simple question that I asked you. Why will he want to be killed for taking a simple title? Why? Yes.
Listen, why would you, a woman, another woman, be asking on a chair like me a foolish question? I will expect me to answer you. Listen to me. The king will separate his head from his body. And let me see how you women can save him. Let me see how you can save him.
Ichi, for your information, everyone that has encountered this man has one positive thing to talk about him. Listen, let me tell you, no matter what you people do, you can try, but you will not succeed. That man is standing strong with the universe.
I heard what you said. That they should tell me that a man does not lock the wind and expect the trees to remain silent. Who is even giving you those nonsense courage? Who told you that you mean anything in this kingdom? Men who are men in this kingdom did not challenge me, and it is you who will challenge me. You, a common custodian of a masquerade. Now that you are here, locked up like a criminal that you are, I want you to call upon your chief and let's see what he can do. You will not eat. You will not drink. I want you to die fast so that Enuago will crumble as you have always threatened. I want to see it happen with my own eyes. But if peradventure you happen to be alive until the 7th day, I will kill you myself. So you better start doing what you know how best to do. For I have locked up the wind.
Your Highness.
The trees will remain silent. Anenwekwa n'obodo enwe. Ketekpa utolo onye si n'ọnya.
Your Highness.
What is it?
Some key men of Enuagu are here to see you. It's urgent.
Ichie, I want you in a very short statement to tell me, what are you doing here?
Your Highness, Mba Amalu, the lunatic of Enuagu, have started again to butcher people.
You don't have any reason to refer to him as the lunatic of Enuagu. He's just a lunatic representing his family and not my noble kingdom.
Your Highness, must we play politics with everything? This lunatic is killing our people. Yes. So we need to act now. Now.
And that is exactly what I am doing. Ikenga! Ikenga! Go. Summon the chief priest. Tell him that I want to see him here immediately.
Your Highness. Your Highness.
Why are you back without the chief priest?
Your Highness, the lunatic has murdered the chief priest.
What? He could murder the chief priest?
I saw him walking out with a blood-stained machete. He has actually separated the head from the body.
This is exactly what I was saying. What I was saying.
Disaster! Disaster!
What disaster do you speak of?
The sacred Eke market has been set ablaze. Our goose, our yam, our burnt to ashes.
Who is the fool that burned Eke market? Who is that fool?
Mbamalu the lunatic. He burned our goose and set the market on fire, drove everybody away. I said the gods have abandoned us.
The gods have not abandoned the Enuago.
You left the prison without my approval. I will kill you today without waiting for the 7th day to come.
I will kill every one of you.
Starting from here.
You are indeed qualified for the title you have taken.
Shut up! You planned all this. You planned all this because you want to escape from your punishment. But I will not be deceived. You must denounce that name.
Ezago. Men who derive pleasure in pushing other men must realize not all men they can push.
Are you now challenging me face to face?
I am not challenging you, my king. But I am telling you the truth you know that you have continued to ignore. It is always easy to wake up a man who is indeed sleeping. It becomes very difficult to wake up a man who is pretending to be sleeping. You are that man who is pretending to be sleeping, and we have become tired of trying to wake you up. I am Nze Uhuta Zoku, the custodian of Mawiji of Enuago. I am indeed the Enuago Abu of Enuago. Ikenga!
Chukuta Zoku, okay. Enuago Abu. Enuago Manino.
Your Majesty, are you going to tolerate this? No, are you going to tolerate all this nonsense? Eh? Listen, two authorities cannot be in charge at the same time. It is not possible. If you let this slide, the people will think that, in fact, they will believe that he has more powers than you. Yes.
How did he become the custodian of Mawiji?
Your Majesty, should we bother ourselves with how he become the custodian? No, we don't have to bother ourselves with that. Now that he has started to use that position against the king, it is your duty as the king to make him realize and know that you are still the king. That's what I'm saying.
Opano Pokobulu.
Did you hear?
Opantichilia.
Onyense, I fear for your life. You have to leave this village. My father will not rest until you're dead.
My princess, do not bother yourself about me. If the gods of Enuago have destined that Enuago should come to an end, then your father is going to have his way. If not, nothing will happen. Because I am indeed Ebu Enuago Abu. Understand that?
Onyenze, it is my father we are talking about here. And he is not joking. You need to leave. He feels you're a threat to his throne. You have to go.
My princess, I am actually beginning to think that we should do less of talking about your father and concentrate on the reason the gods brought you here.
How do you mean?
Your coming here today is not coincidence. It was ordained by the gods for me to introduce you to the man of your dreams, your man of your destiny.
You confuse me. I am telling you what my father is going to do to you after 7 days. Yet you speak in riddles. Listen, Onyenze, you need to consider. Consider the people that will die with you. The people that will be banished in this village forever.
His name is Oba. Oba is a blacksmith from Enuagu here. A benevolent man of this kingdom who has been blessed by the gods because of the fire of destiny that burns within him. I want you to meet him first. Get talking with him. And then every other thing can fall into their proper places. That is more important than whatever your father may be thinking.
And what is the meaning of that nonsense you displayed there? And who are you to ask me that question? I have warned you before, and I'm warning you again for the last time. Stay away from my man. Stay away from him. He belongs to me and me alone. No other maiden in this land will take him away from me. Stay away from him. What exactly belongs to you? Oba is my man. And he is for me alone. No other person in this land, not even you or any other maiden, can take him away from me. Unless if you're ready to fight me. I have waited for years. And right now, I am ready to fight for him. Then, be ready to fight me. Then, be ready for this journey, because it will be a long one. Be ready too, because you will not return. Rubbish.
My princess, is everything all right? Since I arrived, you have not been cheerful.
Oh my God.
Yes, my princess.
Tell me, do you know anyone called Oba?
Of course. Who does not know him in this kingdom?
I do not know him. Tell me about him.
Okay, my princess. Oba is known for his good deed and money lending. He helps out the poor and gives back to the widows. He even lends money without asking for interest. Apart from your father, he's the most richest man in this kingdom. And he is every maiden's dream.
Every maiden's dream?
Yes.
That includes you.
My princess, how dare I peep into what belongs to the princess?
What are you saying, Malika? Who made him my man? I seem to be the only one who has never met with him. I do not know him.
That is because you don't go out. You are always in your huts. Tell me, my princess, do you want to meet him?
This is good. This abacha is very tasty and good. Taste it.
Go ahead, eat.
No, taste it so that you now see how good the person that prepared this abacha will be when she ends up being your wife. No, taste it.
Omonna. Omonna, why are you always silly? Wait, answer my question. I said, why are you always silly?
I'm not silly. I'm telling you the truth. Okay, I'm sorry. But please, Oba, tell me, what is so wrong in getting married to a very beautiful maiden like Ebelena? Tell me, Ebelena is every man's dream. Every man in this kingdom will give anything just to have her hand in marriage. She is beautiful. She has all the qualities a woman should possess. She loves you. She showers you with love and affection. Even with good food. Tell me, what is the excuse? What is your excuse?
Listen to me. The gods have made their choice. The princess will be my wife. We have been joined in the spirit. Omona, you will not understand this.
Understand what? No, tell me, understand what? Okay, I want to ask you, how many times have you seen the princess? No, tell me, when was the last time you met the princess? Huh? You have refused to take the bold step of going to the palace to declare your intentions of marrying the princess. Eh? No, tell me, you are either in your moonlight sales or in one of the neighboring villages marketing your metal works. When do you have time to speak to the princess? Now let me tell you about one day you'll be sitting here sharpening your cutlass and the news will come to you that the princess has been given away in marriage. And you may pay.
Omona, what is meant for me will always wait for me. That is my belief.
There you go again, Oba. Okay. What if the princess sees you and doesn't like you? No, tell me. The princess does not even come out. And you are not always at home. Now tell me, where and how will you people meet to discuss this issue of this marriage you're talking about that is ordained by the gods? Or maybe you and the so-called princess are beginning to meet in dispute with the gods to arrange for the ordained marriage.
What is your problem? Eh? Why are you bothering yourself? Why not allow me stress myself for this? You are not the one marrying the princess, and you're here stressing, bothering yourself. Omona, I have told you that what is meant for me will always wait for me. I was not joking when I said that.
There you go again. What is meant for me will always be for me. What makes you think it's possible like that? Look, Oba, what is meant for you can still be taken away from you if you're not careful. Ebelene is here for you. She is very close, showing you affection and love and care, pouring her heart in every meal that she made for you. What is your problem? Yet, you sit here waiting for a woman you barely know. You don't know her character. She's not been showing up for you to at least know one or two things about her. Ebelene is here for you. Oh, I think I know your plan. So that when I come here tomorrow, I will not see food to eat. Yes.
Come on now.
It's obvious.
Jello. Odogomaya. It is clear to me that the only thing that brings you to my heart is food. Or where? I do not know how much Ebelene gave you. But you know what?
I don't understand.
You heard what I said.
No, you can't say that now. Look, I will be here tomorrow and I am going to go to her house, tell her to prepare another meal. She will bring it, so you refuse it, I will eat it.
So sorry.
What is your problem now? Oba. Oba, that's my food. You rejected that food, though. Oba, that is my food.
Do you know that Oba, my man, bought me new beads?
Eh?
Yes, he said
My
I should be
friend.
looking good for him until the day he will marry me. That after the marriage, he will shower me with love, affection that I've never seen all my life.
My friend, you are lucky.
I am.
Hey. I'm happy for you.
And when do people start buying gifts for themselves and claiming that a man who doesn't value them got the gift for them?
Why would you say that?
No, it's jealousy. Jealousy.
Look at her now. She's the most beautiful maiden in our land. So what makes you think Oba will not marry her?
I don't blame you. I blame the gods for placing me among the weak maidens who cannot fight for what they want.
They've not seen anything. By the time I'm married to Oba, by the time I'm married to Oba, I'll be working.
They don't know.
Working as if no other person
They don't know.
They don't know
They
it.
don't know.
They don't know. Let's go, my friend.
My friend.
Hey.
Greetings, Nai.
Does a man abandon his destiny and start chasing shadow, even when the shadow is part of his existence? I know how you work tirelessly to make our people happy by providing arms for them, but have you asked yourself, is this what the gods want now? I need you to understand something, that true leadership, true kingship, is not about the conquest of wars. It's not about the number of battles that one has won. True kingship is actually about the peace one has cultivated amongst the people.
The one who holds the sacred staff of Mawiji. You speak in parables. Well, I do not chase after shadow. I am only on my way to the neighboring kingdom to see my customers. And like you said, I do all this to provide for the needies. And as for my destiny, I believe it rests safely in the hands of the gods.
I need you to know, we do not need a tyrant as a king in this land. We actually need that king who is going to rule with compassion, the one who is going to lighten the burden of our people.
Greetings, Onyenze. Greetings, Onyenze.
Greetings. I need you to understand that your fates are woven together. Do not allow anything to stand on your way. Go to the stream. Go to the stream and meet your wife. There you are going to understand. Go.
What of my?
Go to the stream and you are going to meet your wife. Everything will become clear after that.
Who are you?
Oba the blacksmith. I like this. It looks like something I can make. Sorry. I shape irons with fire, just as the gods shape destinies.
Okay.
I can help you carry it. I can help you.
I'll be rather carry it.
Do not worry yourself. Let me take it to your hut, please. Are they with you?
Yes.
Oh. They might think I'm a killer or something. I just have to leave this here. Let's go to your hut, please. I mean no harm. Please, let us go. Like I said,
Is that not Princess Njideka? What just happened? Princess Njideka walked past this compound without stopping to greet me, her father. And who was that man? What charm did he use on my daughter this very afternoon?
Okay. Let me help you.
Not worried. I am a man. I should be the one helping, not the other way around.
Okay. You win.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much for today.
You are welcome. I have to be on my way.
So soon?
I have some things to take care of. I'll come and see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
Go well.
Thank you.
Oh, my princess.
You're not done.
No. I'm trying to set this
Oh, I'm sorry, but these, they have always been special. But now, they are priceless.
special and priceless.
Mm-hmm.
But this is just your royal beads.
That's how you say it. Just a real bead. I understand. But these are more than just royal beads.
My princess, is everything all right?
I like him. And by the gods, he will make a good husband.
But don't you think it's too early to start thinking about marriage?
Are you not happy for me?
Of course, my princess. I'm happy for you.
Go ahead. Finish up quickly.
Okay.
We are going to see him later today.
Okay.
I did not know you'd come to see me.
Well, I haven't come to see you. I came to learn blacksmith.
You mean you came to learn blacksmithing?
Now you want to teach me how to speak. Master of all.
But are you aware that all my apprentices do not go home?
You don't?
Yes.
So I will stay here forever.
The fire molds iron only when it stays long in the heat. There will be no time to visit the palace or lay on your royal bed.
Okay, Master. I have a lot to learn.
Of course. We should start immediately. Go ahead.
What?
Lift it.
Looks heavy.
Strength is not only in the arms, but in the heart. Go ahead. Strike. Strike.
Okay.
Go ahead. Ah! My princess, please.
Why are you laughing?
I will take my time and teach you. Okay? You do not have to rush. From the look of things, you are interested, and I'll teach you. We'll just have to take our time. Meanwhile, follow me to my inner chamber. I want to show you something. Let me take you to my inner chamber. Come.
There is this young man you came back with the other day. Who is he?
Oh, Father, his name is Oba. He's a blacksmith.
Oh, Oba.
Yes, Father.
The wealthiest blacksmith in Enuago.
Yes, Father.
Ah, I know him. Never at home. Always traveling to make moonlight sales. Maybe that was why I didn't recognize him.
I guess so.
He's a good man. I know his father. In fact, his father was the one that supplied my weapons of iron. He made good sword. And with the iron that the father supplied, we were able to defeat our neighboring villages in battle. Yes. So, where did you meet him?
At the stream, Father. I met him at the stream.
At the stream?
Yes, Father.
Good. You can leave now.
All right, Father. I'll be with you.
The gods must be partial to do this. Yes. After all the maiden in this kingdom that you've shattered their heart, and yet they chose to reward you with the princess. That is partial. I will not allow that. What about we, us, the ones that has been there for them? Giving them our shoulders to cry on when they are in pain. What about us? Someone like me, I am left empty-handed. Look, that is partial and I will not allow that. Do you know how many maidens in this kingdom that you've broken their heart, you shattered their heart?
What is your problem? Omonna, why are you bothered?
Is it even funny?
Of course.
No, you're smiling. You're smiling. No, I'm serious.
Do you know at first I questioned the choice of the gods? But not anymore. I think I am in love with the princess.
Eh? You are what? Repeat again. You are in love with the princess? Oh, come on, stop saying that. You are in love. With who? With the princess you barely know? The one you just met yesterday?
One does not need to wait for the moon to rise before knowing he's in love. The feeling is different. I felt something I have never felt before. Yes.
Did I just hear you say feeling? Oba, have you ever felt anything for any maiden in this kingdom? No, tell me!
But yesterday was different. Believe me.
And the princess? What makes you think? How sure are you that the princess feels the same way? Eh? My friend, you're beginning to sound like a pregnant woman who doesn't know what she wants. You cook cocoyam, she said it's yam. You cook yam, she said it's corn. Isizeli Oka, she says she wants to eat pankanel.
I know I carry love, just like a mother carries her child.
So this is how love feels like. Well, I just shift the ebelene to me. After all, that is one thing you can do for a friend and a brother. Let me continue amending their broken and shattered heart. After all, that is the only thing I'm good at. Ebelene to me.
First thing tomorrow morning, I will go into the bush. Do you know what I am going there to do? To hunt something special for the princess.
The princess you don't even know her character. You don't know her. Don't worry. The same tomorrow morning, I am going to wake up even earlier than you. Go to Ichi Okuta Zoku's house and tell him to show me my own wife. No, it has got to that. It has gone to that.
What is it? I've been calling you. What is it? I followed him. You followed who? I followed Oba. You followed him? Has he gotten to that? Look, not like trying to spy on him. But I saw him moving. I decided to know where he was going to.
As a shadow now or what?
The first time I saw him moving, I thought he was going to Kuku's house. I wanted to go there and tear Okuku apart. But not to Kuku. I saw him moving to the stream and I hid somewhere. Do you know who I saw? I saw him and the princess holding hands, coming out from the stream. I'm telling you, not only that though, and he was carrying princess pot of water on his shoulders.
Chimo, hi! The same Oba that I know, carrying a woman's pot on the shoulder. What does that mean?
I don't know.
What could have brought the princes of Enuago out by this time of the day?
the one who swore she would neither eat or sleep until she laid eyes on him.
Who am I? Am I not the one whom the gods have favored?
Where did this come from?
I asked myself what I could offer to the one who holds my breath hostage, and my spirit answered, bushmeat. So that when she eats, she may take pity on me and set my breath free. I went out to hunt, and here is a very big bushmeat for you, my princess.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
I was on my way to your place.
That means my compound shall dance in joy to welcome the princess of Inuago, the princess of my heart. Come.
Okukwe, how many times have I warned you to stop entering this compound to sweep?
Warn me?
Yes.
How? Is this your father's compound? Oh. Do I look like those small maidens you push around? Okay. Now let me warn you instead. This will be the last time you ever open your mouth and talk rubbish at me.
Are you mad?
Are you mad?
Are you something?
Are you mad?
Are you crazy?
I should be asking you that. Listen, this compound belongs to Oba, and it's open for anyone that wants to clean it.
Get out from here.
You're not listening to me. It's open for anyone that wants to clean it, and anytime he returns and chooses to reward the cleaner, fine. Anytime he enters again and chooses to reward the maidens, beautiful. From now on, this compound belongs to all the maidens. Did you hear?
Get out.
Ah! So next time, don't you ever open your mouth to warn me again. So all this while, I've been struggling to get Oba's attention, not knowing my father has been saving him for someone else.
Okukweka, why are you standing here looking lost? You did not go to the stream? Have you prepared my food?
Food? There is no cooking in this house. I will not even ignite any fire.
What has come over you, Okukweka? The last time you almost ran away, and now this? What is going on with you?
Father, you are my problem.
How?
Father, you know how every maiden yearns for Oba in this kingdom. You know how everybody wants to have Oba. You know how important Oba is to me. Still, you cannot make that space for me to come close to him.
Hey, listen to me, Okukweka. You are not the one for him. Okay?
Father, who then? The princess? Let the princess come and cook for you.
Oweka! What is wrong with her?
Evelyn, what is this? What is this? What is your problem?
I should be asking you what is the meaning of what your father is doing.
Yes, I should be asking you that. Mashing the princess with Oba. See, Opugeka, I've been watching all your corny words with your father. Trying to link you up with Oba to marry you. It didn't work. Now he switched to the princess. What is he trying to do? Is it because of those cheap money that is giving him, that's making him behave like a commoner?
You slapped me, Oweka.
You slapped me? Let me throw this game. You cannot do it. Stop it. You cannot. Stop this madness.
So, you don't live here with us?
No. My workshop is at Oka, the land of blacksmiths. My master who trained me is from there. So I only visit and only on purpose.
Okay. I have missed you. I have missed you so much that I want to keep you in the palace.
Tell me, if I am kept in the palace, will I still be able to run to the people? Will I still be able to touch metals and mold ions into something useful?
You think of everyone else. Who will think of you?
I do not know. Maybe you.
I want to. Even more than you think. I hope your day was not stressful.
Am I not in my hut? Oh, what are you doing here?
I came to make you a meal. I know you will come back stressed and hungry. I decided to come make you something to eat. So please, go inside, relax. Very soon the food will be ready.
I did not tell you I was hungry. By the way, where did you get this? The food stuff, everything, where did you get them?
I brought them. I went to the market specially for you to get you something to eat. I bought everything.
I did not tell you that I'm hungry, and even if I am, I can make my food myself.
That will not be possible. How can you make yourself food while I am here? I am the only one who can make your meal for you and you enjoy it. You know what? By the time I am done with this food, you will know that it's Ebelene, daughter of Ogadagidi, that made you food. So enjoy it.
Ebelene, listen. I do not want to be harsh. I do not want to push you. I do not want to hurt you, but I want you out of my compound now, please.
Look at the way you're talking and your mouth is doing that.
Get out of my compound. Just leave my compound. Because I see that you are not well. You are going mad.
Yes. I know I am not well. But with you by my side, sweetheart.
Just leave. Like I said, I do not want to push you. Peacefully leave.
Oba, princess is never for you. I am the only woman you will marry and have peace. Okay?
Till then, please leave.
Where have you been? I've been looking for you.
Nze has made himself an enemy to me. And I will make him crawl on his knees.
Ebelini, be careful with your words. This say he's a man of the gods. Do you want to incur their wrath upon yourself?
Then the gods has also made himself my enemy.
Stop this madness. If the princess and Oba were meant to be, then there's nothing we can do. Some things are beyond us.
Look, I will take the breath from the gods. No one will make me Ebelene cry and still be happy. Never.
Calm down.
Your Majesty. Very safe. Your Majesty. I bring very grave news. Very, very grave news. I understand the royal household rejoices. The kingdom whispers that soon the princess will be given out in marriage. But have we ever stopped to ask ourselves, to whom are we giving her? A friend or an enemy?
How do you mean?
Your Majesty, the man who brought this young blacksmith into the palace is still the same man who defies the throne.
What did you just say?
Exactly what you heard, my king. It is Nze Okutazoku who introduced Doba to the princess.
What?
I'm telling you exactly what happened, Igwe. You see, I have always distrusted that young blacksmith's so-called benevolence. That's why I never accepted any gifts from him. Now I understand the game. Nze has been plotting.
Leave my presence.
Leave.
I I see someone walking into your compound in broad daylight, earning the trust of your family, and then taking over the truth.
This is no coincidence. This is treachery. Nze Okutazoku. That snake, that viper, that wretched man. First, he mocked me before my people. Then he defiled my orders openly. Now he wants the throne. He dare wave his poison into my bloodline. He planted a man in my daughter's life. And you fell into his trap. Oba, to defile the kingdom. Maybe he promised you the throne. This was not just fate. Nze has been plotting. That is why he always defiles my orders. But they forget. Yet they forget that no one outlives Ago in the battle for power.
Your Highness, Your Highness.
Where is Princess Njideka?
She is not within the palace, my king.
Find her. Tell her I want to see her now.
It's a wicked king. He's a tyrant king. As I go, King of a kingdom.
And what is the meaning of all this?
With so much power.
I am talking.
Do not do it. Maybe it is the king's order. I just have to go.
No.
I'll see you later.
I need to find out what is going on right now.
My princess. It is not right. Please. Let this go. I will see you later, okay? They are doing their job.
Father! Father, what was the meaning of that?
I don't want to see him in this compound again.
Why?
I am the Eze, Ago of Enuago, and no one questions my orders.
No one is questioning your order as the king of this land, Father. But this one is different. He is my man and you just embarrassed him in front of everyone. Now you are stopping him from coming to the palace. How could you, Father?
He will even be more embarrassed, in fact, humiliated, if he ever set his foot in this compound again.
Father, what is going on? What is happening? This is the same man that I introduced to you. The same man that you called the son of the soil. What is going on?
In fact, I have changed my mind. I don't want to see you close to him again. Find another man from this land.
No, Father. You do not just change your mind, because this is not one of your meetings. I have fallen in love with Oba, and he is the man that I must marry.
I am giving you this tax because you are the best in this art. Here.
Your Majesty, you will get the good news before dawn.
I know what you can do. I will be waiting. They will always say that Ezago is evil, yet they are the ones who are always causing the problems. The man I sent you to end his life is still living. Can someone explain that to me?
Your Highness, that man is not human.
What do you mean he is not human? He is still alive, isn't it?
We attacked him, Your Highness. We attacked him, but something happened.
What happened? A man you could kill with your bare hands, and you're here telling me something happened.
Monwiji, Your Highness. Monwiji ran from nowhere and struck us down like we were nothing.
We have seen so many things, Your Highness. But this one is different, Your Highness.
Ordinary man without guards. You could not kill. And you say you know what you're doing. Can you even go to war?
We were not expecting the masquerade to get involved in this, Your Highness.
Monwiji is our masquerade and cannot rise above us. You must go back and finish what you started. Fools!
Your Highness, with all due respect, Your Highness, we have faced so many wars. We have faced so many battles. We are warriors. But this one is between human and the spirits. Your Highness, obligigano.
With all due respect, Your Highness, we cannot go back. You can keep the balance.
Namtemi Hueben Telazo.
Idiots. Big for nothing. Banana. Njideka.
Father.
Where are you coming from?
I went to see Yoba.
Have I not warned you never to visit that traitor?
No, Father. You cannot control my heart. You have refused to tell me the reason for your hatred. Yet you demand my obedience. That if you cannot speak, then do not burden me with your commands. Or you can go ahead and kill me.
Ikenga!
Your Highness.
The next time she steps out of this palace, I promise you, your head will not remain on your neck.
Yes, Your Highness.
It's a wicked king. He's a tyrant king. Ezako. Obodo na tuyewu no. King of a kingdom is ruling with so much power.
Give him this message.
What should I tell him, my princess?
Tell him I will see him once I get a chance.
Okay.
Tell him not to come. My father will hurt him. And tell him that I love him.
Alright, my princess. Should I also tell him that you're being guarded by guards who will not let you leave your chambers?
No. That information will unsettle him. Do not tell him that.
Alright, my princess.
Go ahead.
You bring news from her?
Yes, Oba. She said she will see you once she gets the chance. But she warned you not to come because the king is watching her closely.
She thinks that will stop me from coming. She does not know me. I will visit the palace if I want to.
Oba, you must not come. Because if the king finds out, you might get hurt. You might not return the same way.
Like I said, the one who manufactures weapons of war surely knows how to use them. I am not scared of the king. I am not scared of anyone.
Are you trying to bring war to the palace? If the king finds out, he will roast you alive.
Do not worry yourself. I'll be right back. Oh, take this to her.
And what is this?
Bushmeat.
No, the king. I can't take it.
Why?
If the king finds out...
The king will not find out. I wanted to bring it myself, but since she does not want me to come, take it to her.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
You have never seen meat before, isn't it?
Father, why are you hitting my maid?
Ikenga!
Yes, Your Highness.
Tie her up and flog her.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare move an inch.
Even you dare to disobey my orders? What? You dare raise a sword against your own father?
If you move forward, I will. I am not denying the fact that I am your own child. And that same wild blood that flows in your veins flows in mine. Do not think you have the monopoly of madness. Go.
Nze really played his game well. I can see his treachery unfolding. But we shall see. Yes, we shall see. Idiot! Idiot! Ojugo, I am restless. Every day my heart wrestles with unseen hands. I feel threatened. Something is coming after me. What is it?
The blood your fathers wasted seeks balance. The old throne calls to its head.
I don't care about the blood, Ojugo. It is not in my reign that the old throne will return. Never. Nzeokuta Azoku watches closely over my family. He linked my daughter up with a blacksmith. Why is his interest in my family? Why is he interested in my family?
He is the only one who remembers the prophecy. He is secretly ensuring that it's come true.
I have tried severally to kill him, but without success. How do I do that?
To kill him, you must first take back the staff of Maunji. But you cannot simply take it. The people see the future in him. With the staff in his hands, it appears as if the gods gave him that job.
Nzeokuta Azoku is a fool doing everything possible to ridicule me. He is a fool.
To collect the staff from him, without people revolting against you, you need a reason, one so strong, that they would believe it's from the gods.
What did I do? What did I do that the gods must punish me with a monster like this man?
You see him as a monster. People see him as their savior. Once the staff is in your hand, his life will be yours to take.
And how do I get the staff?
Find a maiden named Ebelene. She bears a heavy heart.
Ebelene.
Maiden of Inuago, the king demands your presence.
And what could the king want from a maiden like me? Or does he want to mock me too?
When we get to the palace, you will find out.
What do you seek, beautiful maiden of Enuago? Why do you grieve so much that the gods have to reveal it to me?
Revenge. Revenge, Your Highness. Oba and Nse ruined my life. I want them to suffer. I want them to crawl at my feet and beg for forgiveness.
Then we might have the same mission. Do you not know your place, blacksmith? You are stepping where you do not belong.
Where the heart of a man is, there he goes all the time.
Your cunning heart is in my compound? Where exactly?
Your Highness.
Father, I'm sorry. I was just being childish. Please forgive me.
Ogweka, I am not actually angry with you. I am not. But I am delighted. Delighted to realize that finally you have come to know the truth.
Oh, Father, why won't you give me a chance too? Now that the king has forbidden Oba from seeing the princess, you never can tell. He may choose me.
A man must always follow that path, led before him by the gods. That is a man who is actually a man. I have told you many times, you are not the one for him. Why can't you understand this?
Then let me find out myself. Father, give me the access to Oba. If he refuses, I promise you, I will not come back again.
I am not going to allow you stoop so low to be the one asking a man to marry her, my own daughter. I am not going to do that.
Why are you being so cruel? Eh? Why are you being so cruel to your daughter? And why do you hate me so much?
I am not wicked and I am not cruel. Oh, Wake, I am telling you the truth. You are not the one for Oba. Stop all these things.
Oba is not a child.
What is wrong with her? What is going on? I want some.
My people, this was found on the road leading to Obono, where he must have been ambushed on his way to supply iron.
Who would have dared Oba? I mean, who would have dared harm Oba? Oba was very generous.
Very, very generous.
Strange things are happening in the land because the old throne is calling to its heir.
You are speaking in parables.
Oba's family was once royalty, but royalty was brutally taken from them. Ezago's lineage, originally we are not royalty, but they unjustly took power. And they have been doing everything possible to remove that part of history that nobody will know about it. But strangely, the gods are beginning to bring everything out because, like you know, no matter how hard you try to hide the truth, the time will always come when the truth will force itself to come out.
Zoku.
And that is what we are experiencing now.
I once had a whisper of this. But could this be true?
The prophecy was given by a very powerful seer named Ajako. Very powerful woman. But because the powers of that time, they were not comfortable with what she said, she was buried alive. But people can always bury the messenger, they cannot bury the message. And that is why the message is coming up now. And there's Ago, when he looks at Oba, he sees a threat to his home.
Now, my people, in this situation, what do we do? Did you hear me?
We are going to wait on the gods to lead. The gods will lead and we are going to follow.
Clearly.
Oh, Oba again. I told you, but you wouldn't listen to me. I told you that the royals would always sit themselves on top of the iroko tree while look down on you sitting on a pepper plant. That is how it always goes. That is your life. That is their pattern. They will never bring you close to them without a reason. Oh, wow, Joka. They are very bad. How? Oh, wow, this life is very wicked. Oh, but I warned you. Ezebo yemuni aneli konde na atakwa abacha na anwo komanya. Na emeko umu ife pili together. Nezie na anya no be rapugo. Odogunwoke. Hey! There are no steady gains in life, Oba. Yes. Oba. Oba. Hey! Hey, Oba. Oba etu aka isi wee na. Oba etu aka isi wee na. Hey! Oh, Oba. Oba etu aka isi wee na. Oba etu aka isi wee na wala. Oba warned you. No one look Uwa Joka. You can never be the royals. They will never bring you close to them without a reason, Oba. But you wouldn't listen. Uwa nwele ka ode. Uwa Joka wa nwele ka ode. Oh, but there are no steady gains in life. There are no steady gains, for the burdens are never shared equal. You see, if you go near no, the princess will still get married to a man, any man of her choice. She will still fill her face with a great laughter. She will still eat. She will still live her life in full. But my good friend and brother is gone. Hey! Nke ọ bụ na nlọkọ n'ife ka ọ na-eme biko ọ banye na gwo. Ha ọba biko. Ọba! 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 Hey!
My princess, please. No, my princess, please. No one else knows except me in this palace. If the king finds out, he will kill me. So please, just... Good for him. He thought he can ignore me, cast me aside like a forgotten cloth. Now he's gone. Gone and gone forever. One remaining.
Why do you want to destroy yourself, beautiful maiden of my land? I need you to turn. Go back and amend your ways.
You speak of destruction, old man. Yet you are the one who shattered me.
How do you mean? How did I shatter you?
You placed the princess on the part of Oba. You forced him to look at her alone. You forced him to see only her. You made him blind to me. Let me ask you, have you ever faced the agony of being unseen? Have you? Now, I will make you face it. You stole what belonged to me. You stole my place. You stole my fate. Now, it is time for me to steal yours. Get ready for it.
Could this be the reason you are working so hard towards destroying yourself? Because of a man who is not yours in the first place?
And who told you I am the one trying to destroy myself? Old man, your ruin is in my fingertips. And I will make sure you face my wrath. I will show you that I am the daughter of Okadakiti, the ancient deity. Get ready for it.
You know, one thing is that those who fail to stop where they are supposed to stop will eventually be stopped by forces that are mightier than them. The thing there is that when these forces attack, they leave traces of sorrow, tear, and agony.
And what does that mean?
He is a man without a conscience. Run very far away from him because he is going to use you and abandon you.
Your Majesty, I want to be convinced that this is not dangerous.
I am the one to pluck the leaves for you. You will only be silent from rise to sunset. By then, I would have done what I intended to do.
And what is the guarantee that I will come back to life after sunset?
If you are the one that I must sacrifice to get what I want, it will not be an abomination because you are not a noble maiden.
Your Highness, you are not talking.
And that is because I am not happy you don't trust your king. You will be pronounced dead for certain, but your spirit will revive the moment the sun sets. It is what we use for the masquerade.
He is a man without a conscience. Run very far away from him because he is going to use you and abandon you.
Your Majesty, I'm scared.
You see, you're about to secure a place in the heart of your king. You're going to be the most powerful maiden in Enuago. Do what your king wants and assume the powerful authority you should be.
I like that, Your Majesty. You see, all my life, I have waited to be the authority.
And that I am offering you on a platter of gold. Work for your king, and you will never regret.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Hey! Okuta Zoku.
Why would she choose the abode of the masquerade to take her life?
Who told you she took her own life? Who told you that?
Oh.
What you are seeing here, does it not make any sense to you? Is it not clear to you? Zokuta Zoku killed this maiden with the instruments of the masquerade.
No.
Can't you see it? You know, I don't have time for this nonsense. Okuta Zoku must answer for this. He must answer for this. Let me go to Digwe. Ha! He must answer for this. This man must answer for this.
There is no way that maiden will know about the killer leaves. Nze Okutazoku here gave the leaves to her. And he has to explain why he must decide to desecrate the masquerade in that manner.
I am innocent. Very innocent of the allegation that is being leveled against me.
Spare me that defense, for it is not making sense.
Your Majesty, who knows? Maybe she was pregnant for our custodian here, and he decided to give her those leaves to enable her abort the baby. But then it turned out a different way, and I don't know.
What are you saying? Icheku Peter, why speak such careless words on the custodian of Umangwiji? Why?
Hey, Iche, slow down. Ekupeite here, I am certain is making sense.
How is it making sense?
Except that the palm wine Okutazoku is giving you will not allow you see the truth.
This is not fair. Is it fair to speak such words on me?
From today going forward, Okutazoku here ceases to be the custodian of our revered Mamwiji until the gods prove otherwise. His reign as the custodian of Mamwiji is finished.
Why are men playing politics with something as elevated as a Mamwiji, the ancient creation of our forefathers that cleanses and sanctifies the land? Why?
If you do not want me to kill you here, surrender the staff of Mamwiji that is under your custody.
Your Majesty, this is the ancient staff of Mamwiji that you requested I submit to you.
Give it to me.
Yes.
When a man thinks himself wiser than his king, his only reward is ruin. Leave. Leave before I kill you where you stand. Let's see how he becomes indestructible again. No one panics me in this land. I am the only king of Enuago.
Your Majesty, that maiden that volunteered to work for you, she's dead. She didn't make it as predicted.
She worked for her greatness and died in the process. And so be it.
Onyeze, are you sure you're human?
Now he is not with the staff of Monwiji. You can attack him. He is powerless.
Your Highness, the last experience wasn't a good one.
That was because he was with the staff of Monwiji then. Now he is no longer with the staff. Attack him with the brutality of the warrior. And make sure this time you make no mistake. Here.
Now the dog's back. Lion is still the king of the jungle.
King of a kingdom is ruling with so much power, and the people are living in fear. Yeah. We are looking up to the Saviour to save us from his bondage.
Last time, you treated us like trash. But today, we are going to treat you like an animal. Cutting every piece of your body into pieces equally.
And thou shalt...
Zokuta soku moke ebwe nagagu enuago manino yeah okwisi kalaka nebu ogidi isi naka ya ka bu ogidi etiwa isi.
What is going on here? Did you kill him? Can one of you tell me what happened? And why are the two of you on the ground? I said, can one of you tell me what happened so that I know how to help you? This is beyond normal. Did he make them dumb? You have to stay here until I find somebody who will help you. Why are you killers? Fools. Big for nothings. Idiots. Banana. Why are you killers if it is not to kill and get paid? Elders in council. I want you to ask Nze Okutazoku here why he returned a fake of our revered Manwiji staff.
How is that possible, Your Highness? This staff here is a creation of our ancestors and it can never be fake. Exactly, Your Highness. This staff here is very, very powerful and strong. This staff here wards away evil spirits and evil people. So it cannot be fake. It cannot be fake.
My elders, you do not argue with me as if I don't know what I am saying. This thing here is fake, powerless. It does nothing. And all I demand from you is to ask Nze Okutazoku why. Why he returned the counterfeit instead of the original of the staff of our revered Mawiji.
That's the castle. Your Majesty, Ezago of Enuago. What I returned here is the exact staff I was given when I became the custodian of Mawiji. It is not fake. I don't know of any other.
Then why is it not working? Why is it not working?
Your Majesty, if you believe that this staff here is fake and that it is not working, lift it with your left hand.
You want to scare me?
No, I just want us to know. Let's prove a point.
Want to scare me?
Let me help you.
Give you what? My friend, sit down.
Sit down.
Let me help you. I said sit down. Your Majesty.
It's original staff.
So, is this still the counterfeit?
If the staff is real, why is it here? Yet protects the dethroned custodian. Or is it that there's something else Nze uses to child himself? I don't understand. I don't understand.
You have done more harm than good to the people of Enuago. Look at what you have done to this kingdom. It's now ruined. Disaster everywhere. Your own daughter is now a slave in her father's hut. She can't even step out.
Who told you that?
Don't intimidate me like you do others. I am your sister. And my father-in-law was as tough as you are.
Very well then. Go back to your husband and allow me rule Enuago in peace.
Ezago, change your ways. Change your ways. Stop fighting the gods and the people before they revisit the past.
The gods have no business in leadership. I cannot give the throne of my fathers over to a common blacksmith simply because his forefathers were once royalty. This throne was given to me by my father and not his.
We all know how you snatched the throne from our father. He wanted to give it to your own younger brother. Yes, our junior brother, because of your evil ways. But what did you do? You killed your only brother just to sit on that throne.
You are going to accuse me of murder, aren't you?
You cannot shut me up, Ezago. You killed your only brother and our father to sit on this throne.
Exactly why I should not relinquish the throne to a commoner. I suffered for it, and I'll sit on it.
The prophecy has long been declared. That's why the gods denied you a son. Where are all the wives you married? You chased them away one after the other. just because none could give you an heir to the throne. Ezago, change before the gods strike you and your entire household.
You are done, I suppose. No one sits on this throne until I decide.
I love him.
It's okay, child. The gods will bring another.
No, I do not pray for the gods to give me another. Because they're already giving me the best.
Your Highness, this is Manji. You passed through a lot before we can be able to steal it from its abode.
Good. That convinces me that you are the best.
Thank you, Onyeze. What shall we do with this?
I am the king. I no longer need whatever cleansing that Mawiji can offer. The masquerade has become a nuisance, so it must go. Set it ablaze. I want to see it burn myself. No mistakes, no stories.
As it pleases you, Highness.
Good.
Your Highness.
Set it ablaze.
I understand everything you're saying. But you know the kind of man your father is.
No, I do not know the kind of man he is. And I do not care. He has lost the place of a father in my life.
Ntiba, Timeticheti got to know. You don't talk that way of the man that gave life to you. He brought you into this world. Forget that he is now consumed by the quest to dominate.
That quest has made him kill a lot of people. The worst thing he can do is to kill me. But to be honest with you, Nee, he cannot stop me from marrying Oba. He came from the gods and not even a mortal can stop him.
Here it was. Your Highness, this is the great Mawiji. Let's see how it takes itself now.
Great spirit of the land, the guardian of truth, the terror of the wicked, the wrath of the gods. You are that creation of our forefathers that cleanses and sanctifies the land. Onyopu, Omeyaninu, Onyobakotazu, Omeyanazu, Mawiji, Mawundibo, Oba, Ide Ochawodo. Ine Oshowodo.
Is that not the voice of Nze Okutazoku? Why is he hearing the burning masquerade that we have already captured? Mawiji, we have captured!
How?
Mawiji, Mawundibo, Oba, Ide Ochawodo. Ine Oshowodo. You are the Mawiji, the god of vengeance of Enuago. Who is he that wanted to speak that the words vanished in the mouth? Who is he that wanted to look, that the eyes vanished into his head. Who is he that extended his hand to touch, that the hands withered away? You are Mawiji, the summation of everything, and I, Nse Okuta Zoko, by the dictates of the ancestors, I am your custodian, and so must it remain until the ancestors call me.
Now, I will settle down and put the last nail on his coffin. What? Where is my royal staff? Guards! Guards!
Your Highness.
Where is my royal staff? Witches you don't know. What is it you don't know? Do you want me to kill you here? What is the meaning of this conspiracy? I am the king of Enuago, and so shall I remain until I die.
All the evildoers before you will testify to the fact that a time must come in the life of the evildoer when he gets sick and tired of doing evil and will start seeking the face of the gods. When will that time come in your life, Ezago? When?
I am not going to seek the face of the gods, for I am a god in Enuago. Surrender that staff, or you are dead. No one takes my throne from me. Surrender the staff, or you are dead.
You killed to become king. Do you still want to kill some more to remain king?
I said you should surrender that staff, or you are dead.
Jana. Onye si na ya eme n'iru, ọgbakọta azụ ome ya n'azụ. You are that king who is going to reign in Enuago by the verdict of the gods. You are that king who is going to restore sanity in our land. Igwe!
Isi kalaka na-ebu ogidi, isi n'aka ya ka bu ogidi, ogidi etiwa isi. Egbede atụ afọ obodo ụzọ, aye, nzokwuta atụ egwu bụ nwoke, mmụọ na mmadụ mana ọkara aka, samba, aye, yo, nzokwuta. Who can challenge the gods? Who can pick a fight with the gods? Ayo. Onye nusara nzokwuta ọgụ bụ chi ya ka ọ nusara ọgụ. Yeah.